so when you sponge hair, do you have to pick it out?
I got you. You want me to?
Because if you do, it's gonna feel like a rock. That's what I tell you.
I got you.
But would you consider picking it out?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, you can pick it out, but it's gonna take a while. It'll feel like a whole rock. It's probably gonna hurt me.
I guess he knew his hair was nappy. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump this video off. I'm about to bald it. I got my 5-0 blade on here. And I'm going around the whole head, balding, making it clean and bald. That's the first step in doing this. Take your time with it. And like when you're doing it, you ain't gotta do a perfect line around the head. As long as it's there, you cool. Because you're gonna fade it out anyway. The second line is like the main line, so you can fade. The first line is cool because you'll fade it out anyway, so it ain't no big problem in trying to get it to look all neat and straight across. Nothing like that. As you can see, look, my line ain't even all that straight. It's going crazy and everything. It ain't gotta be perfect. Like I said, this is just a guideline, just to see where we at. Cause we still got room to play with it. We go fade all this out. So we playing with all this. So we got more than enough space so far. Like when you're doing it, you don't want to go up too high. You just want to stay like right in the mid section of it. It depends on how they want their hair, because some people want their hair higher, some people want their hair lower. That's a number one important rule. You gotta ask your client how they want it. But most of the time when I'm doing it, I start off doing it just mid section. I don't really start off too high. A lot of people don't like it high. Some people do, some don't. They'll let you know if they want to like it high or not. But as you can see, my line is not perfect at all. It's not perfect at all. It's going all crazy. Look, that's perfect. This is the closest you're gonna get, and you can still fade it out, and it's gonna still come out good too. I'm gonna be 100% in this video, because at the end there's something extra I'm gonna do. We'll get into that later on though. But anyway, so we just gonna fade all around. Put that inside there. Put the line inside. Still clean it up. Now that we got the line inside there, I like to start off with my lining. Now we about to make his lining. We creating the lining. You gonna have some clients that sit in your chair who lining and look crazy like that. It's like no line at all. You making the lining. This is exactly what we doing on his head. So first you want to start off with the middle, and then work your way to the right. Now with creating the linings, you don't want to go back in too far. You want to keep it as natural, but you still want it to look crispy too. So you don't want to go into it. Like in the front of his lining, you can see his little light spots that you got. A lot of people have those little light spots in their head. We got something for that. But you don't want to go into that too far, because if you go back into that, trying to cut them light spots out and make it look straight and dark, you'll be pushing the line in the back and it's gonna look crazy. See, right now it looks natural. I'm putting my Barber Magic pencil on there. This is an enhancer, just to crispy it up and just to see where I'm at, just to make it look good. Now I'm applying my fibers, spraying it a little bit on there, just a tad bit. That's all you need. You don't need too much. I'm just hitting that lining, just tapping it. See, I'm not going back too far in it, and you can still see where it's light at. It's not all the way black. I didn't fill it in. I like to keep my lining looking natural. So if I do put hair fibers inside there, I want people to look at you and be like, "Oh, I ain't even know you got hair fibers inside your hair. It looks natural." That's how you keep it natural. Now I got my wall designers, and I'm putting my line inside there. I had to turn them around so you all can see it, the fade and the process what I'm doing. I got them open all the way up, and I'm going around. I'm going above the bald line. As you can see, look, I'm knocking that out. Going above the bald line. That second line you see, which is light, that's the bald line. I had to get that out. Gotta get that out. That's the goal. Now working the bald line out. Now I'm closed all the way up. Now I'm getting that bald line out easy. Going getting it out. Easy peasy. going around the whole thing. What we did with the liners, not with the liners, but we did with the 5-0, aka the borders. We're gonna do the same thing with that. We're gonna go all around his head. Now this is a step that I like to do, is debulking. I usually do this last, but I wanted to do it first because the texture is here. His hair is kind of nappy, like as he was saying earlier. Now I want to keep his hair the same length. I'm not going to take it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to debulk it. I'm just going with the grain around the sides of it and in the back, just to lay it down. So when I fade it, my fade will be easier. I ain't got to worry about my guard slipping and getting caught inside this hair or nothing like that. Because his hair is nappy now. Now the same clipper, turn it over and just flick out. And getting this little third line out. This is the fading line. This is the fading process we're doing now. That one guard on there, that's the fading. Here we go, the same thing with the back. Debulking it, taking it down before I start fading it. I don't want my guard to get snatched in his hair or nothing like that. So I'm just taking this all out. So when I put my blade on there, my fade can fade easy and smooth. Now I got my guard off. I'm just flicking out. Flicking out, flicking out. Just flicking, flicking, flicking. Not putting nothing line inside, just going out. That's it. Keep it easy. With the grain now. Got the one guard on there again. If you were using masters, I would say use double O guard. It'd be the same thing basically. You know, it's two different brands. These are Wahl, masters are Andes. So with the Wahls, you will use a 1. With the masters, you will use a double O guard. Vice versa, same thing almost. Now we just flicking it out. Just flicking, flicking all around. Getting all them lines out. Getting that ball line out. That's the main thing. Like when I was in barber school, the ball line was like the hardest line to get out. As you see right now. See, I'm putting my balders back on there. So I gotta get that ball line out. Like the only way you can get the ball liners out real good if you put that trimmer blade back on there. Otherwise, the fade will be alright, but you will still see a little faint line inside there, and you don't want that. You want all your lines to be out. Just we doing fading all around, just flicking it out. Not going up too high, just flicking it out. Look, crazy. Now I'm going with the grain. Debulking it, getting that little excess here that's sticking out. So when I fade, I can just flick up. My clips can just go up, not getting tangled or nothing like that. I can just flick up. And then the fade will be so smooth. Just flick up, flick up. There we go. Now we flicking. Do that all around the whole head. Ball fades, boxes, these are like all complex haircuts. So if you learn how to do them, don't rush it. You're gonna get there. Just keep practicing, keep doing it. It's gonna get better. I know you probably in school right now, like, dang, these haircuts hard to do, these fades and all that. You gonna get there. You gotta just keep going. Practice makes perfect. I hated doing ball fades. When I was in barber school, I thought I knew how to do them. I thought I had them on lock. But then it was like, I looked at everybody else's and I was like, man, mine don't look like theirs. Theirs look more fadey. Mine look all crazy. Like I still left the bulk in that hair and everything. Then my teacher pulled me to the side. She said, look, a ball fade is a complex haircut. You gonna get it, you just gotta keep doing it. After a while, you just keep doing it, keep knocking them out. The best way to get better is to keep doing it, right? That's what you gotta do. So like, if you're in barber school right now, don't turn down the ball fades. If you get a ball fade and you know that's something you need to work on, do it. Tell them, hey, I want all ball fades. Just keep giving me all ball fades. I need all ball fades. I gotta get this down pat. The more you keep doing it, the better you get. Now we hitting it with the hair fibers, hitting the line. Like I said, I like to keep my line as natural as possible at all times. Just touching it a little bit. Squeezing out a little bit. Still keep it. You want it crispy, but you don't want it too dark. You're looking crazy, looking all unreal. Hitting the bar with magic pencil on the side. Now this right here is the side. What I just did, that's optional. I just recently learned today, actually. I want to say today, that a lot of people don't really like those. Like, sometimes I ask people, like, do you like your curves? You gotta ask them, because a lot of people don't like those. They don't. Like, older people do, but a lot of young people don't like them. So lately I've been knocking out the little curves. I ain't even been doing it. I've been fading everything out, just bald, fading everything on the side. That look decent right there. Hitting that lining. Now you see the light spot is still there on his head. That's good. You still want it natural as possible. It still look natural as possible. That's it. Now I'm knocking this hair down. Just getting that loose hair off. Line look cool. And I saw something. I see something. I gotta go. I gotta hit that back, but you will see. This is our Twins moisturizing cream. We got our own product out. It's good for waves. Good for, afros. It's moisturizing. That's all it really do. Nice product. It's not wave grease, not wave cream. It's moisturizing cream. You can use it for waves. I use it for my waves, and that's what it's for. Moisturizing. That's it. All natural product. Good. Smell good. Got a nice smell to it. We got it in women's too. The men's and the women's have two different fragrances. You don't want no women running around smelling like a man. You don't want no man running around smelling like a woman. And now we twisting it up. Just putting that little effort inside of it. Cause you want it to look, you want the sponge, the curls to look locked in instead of looking all loose. So we're just hitting it. This is like a mini tennis racket basically. It's called a twist comb. It looks like a mini tennis racket. And we just go around the whole head. Just keep doing it. Then sometimes it take a minute to do it, but you gotta get it right though, right? Getting them curls spun, getting them tight, getting them right and tight. Look good now. Now I ain't forget, I saw something. Like I said, you always gotta go over your work. This is one of the main things you gotta do, is go over your work. I seen something on the side. I seen like some bulk in that corner right there. I gotta get that out right there where I hit it at. I gotta get that out. I can't let him leave out the chair without, going over your work. You might see something like, hold on, I gotta get this out. I can't leave him out here looking crazy, cause it's a reflection of you. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll get back with y'all on another video. Peace out.